Hey guys, Factory 56882. Alright, what we're looking at is the oil relocation kit, because once I turn the headers around on my Ford 302, the oil filter does not fit. So Factory 5 gives you an oil filter relocation kit, which I installed, and I am now undoing it because, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to completely undo it or not, but it's got a little play right here, and I'm not feeling really good about that. I'd like for it to be tighter than that, especially if I'm going to put the headers and J-pipe and side pipe and everything on, and it's going to be trapped down in there. Also, these need to come out for it to be unscrewed. When I first put it in, this motor mount right here was impeding on it, so I had to take the grinder, get a flapper disc and grind that down. You can see the rough edges there, and that's so that this square area will be able to clear that. So that was to be able to get it on, and now, well, I forgot to put oil on the O-ring, and I'm thinking that it might leak because there's no oil on the O-ring. So I was wanting to take it off, and now since it's loose, I'm kind of trying to redo it. That's how we do it. Build it 2 or 3 times on this car, each step. Alright, so the good news is the barbs really work. I could not get that hose off, so I had to cut it, and of course I put the hose about the right length of what it needs to be over here. So now that I've cut it, my hose is going to be too short, and actually it's probably going to be too short anyway, because once I twist it up here, it's putting some tension on here. Now what I don't know is if I keep tightening, when I'm happy with how tight it is, will these nipples, which I'm going to have to take off to be able to unscrew the whole thing, to be able to put oil on the oil O-ring, to be able to screw it back on, and then I'll have to put the nipples back in. But anyway, will they be lined up, coming straight up? So should I move the nipples on the other side, which there are plugs on the other side, which you see just barely right there, so the nipples might be pointing down and the plugs may need to go here. So I don't know what it is, man. I just got to redo everything all the time, and I guess that's part of your first build. But it sure is hard to be able to tell folks how long it's going to take when you have to build the thing 3 times. This, I wasn't too happy with my alignment either. It was late at night and I got a little lazy with it, but I could have just lined up this line with the X, and it probably would have had, I could have moved this bolt up here and then this one a little farther up, and then I would have had room for this one. It probably would have fallen right there. But as it is right now, it's on the side of the tube, which I can't drill into the side of the tube. And these are self-drill and tap screws. I drilled a little pilot hole in there, and then I ran these self-drill and tap screws in there. It's on there. I mean, it's on there really good. Just, I like to see all the fastener holes filled, you know. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is cutting off these hoses. I'm going to take these nipples off. I'm going to unthread the attachment. I'm going to thread it back on without the nipples, kind of see where it is when it's completely tight, and decide whether to stay with this setup or go to a 90-degree, I don't know what it's called. It goes right there, and then the oil filter would just stick straight out, and just abandon this whole relocation kit. But trying to save money while doing this, and while I got it, I don't have to spend money on the other item. So that's where we're at. See ya.